Hello, what's up, Average Dad fans? There is an issue with my chat box. That is just typical. I hate. There we go. Chat box seems to be. Now, let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. I will get to the questions. Obviously, I have this bad boy somehow in my hands already, which is just wild to me. Let me just raise this mic up a bit. There we go. I'm going to wait until a few more people join. And if you are already watching, let me know in the chat that you can hear and obviously see me okay. It's hard to always gauge. 2 minutes late. No, you're not late at all because, yeah, live streams are 60-second delay and I've just started. Hello, hello. Can hear and see okay. Good. Good. So, yeah, first live stream in quite a while, so it's going to be a bit rough. I'm raw dogging it a bit, to be honest. But of all the phones that I've reviewed and kind of unboxed this year, I felt like the V3 Global was the one to do a live stream for. This has taken, views, subscribers, sales on the store to a whole new level, so it deserves it. One thing I want to shout out straight away, because you always ask me about the Chinese phones, does it have this, the CE mark on there, the European standard mark that you get? Yes, the global version does, because it's the global version. For the Chinese releases, Chinese ROM devices, those exclusive to the Chinese market, they'll import, it doesn't have that. It doesn't actually mean anything to most people, but I do get a lot of questions, particularly from the Scandinavian market. I think it's something to do with their import or customs. You can leave a comment down below, but I've answered that question straight away. Yes, it's got the CE trademark on there. So I'm just going to, again, let a few more people join, because I do expect this one to be a busy one for my live streams anyway. But let me just read through. Is there any questions yet? Hello, hi everyone. Hi Juno, hi Manfred. Hi Rod. Samantha, you're here. You made it. Should you not be like in work or something? What day is it today? Monday. Yeah, you should definitely be in work. Maybe you are in work. Knowing you, you're probably in work. Can't stay, unfortunately. Halfway through. Yeah. Oh, you're halfway through mowing the lawn. So you're not working today. Some form of holiday. Okay, what else we got? It's laggy. Laggy, I can only assume is your connection, not mine. But if everyone else is finding it laggy, then I'm not sure I can fix that. But lagging would be to your connection. Everything's working fine my end. When does it launch in India? When does the Honor V3 launch in India? I have no idea. Which leads me to another answer to a question I've had quite a few times over the past few days. Why is the Honor Magic V3 Global cheaper than the Chinese one? Well, to be honest, that's an anomaly. Say that 10 times fast. I don't know. I actually don't know. What I can tell you is that the Honor Magic V3 Global is cheaper than the X Fold 3 Global, because the X Fold 3 Global was only released in two countries, India and Indonesia. That doesn't constitute a global release, unlike the Honor that is coming to coming to way more countries, which means it brings the price down. And Honor don't have as premium a name as Vivo, I would argue. You could also argue that Honor's probably more well known, but Honor have this kind of cheaper brand tag hanging over them from when they split from Huawei in 2019, and it's just carried with them, even though they obviously make some fantastic phones. But yeah, so why is it cheaper, so much cheaper than the X Fold 3 Global? Just because of its release and because it's a slightly cheaper phone. Why is it cheaper than the Chinese one? I honestly could not tell you, but we are all happy that it is. And if you're looking for an update on the sales and store. As mentioned, this is the fastest and biggest selling phone. In 3 days, we've sold 92 of the V3 Globals. And to date, shipping actually for some channel members that ordered their phone and other customers, first come, first serve, they got theirs shipped on Saturday. And I am aware that some of them, if not most of the ones shipped on Saturday, are actually delivering tomorrow. So yes, 10 of my viewers will have their phones days before it's even released here in the UK. And then for the others, I shipped 25, not me personally, the warehouse shipped 25 today, with another 25 tomorrow and 25 on Thursday. And hopefully, depending on sales today and the rest of the week, we'll be shipping 25 every day for the foreseeable. That would be nice. Most popular colour? Black. Yep, of the black, green and red, that is the most popular colour. So I think we've got enough people on here. Will there be a 1 terabyte global version? I doubt it. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure, in fact I am sure, the ultimate version of the V2 was not released. What they did release was a 1 terabyte RS Porsche edition. So I guess yes is actually the answer to that, because I would believe that the Porsche deal is like a few years running this contract, so there will be a V3 RS Porsche edition, but don't expect that before Christmas, which will come with 1 terabyte. Oh yes, somebody's mentioned Porsche design. Okay, I have no idea how many people are watching just now, but I think it's time to get this bad boy unboxed. So again, I said I was roughing it and raw dogging it with all the hundreds of phones I actually have lying around here. I did not have time to set up the virtual camera using another device. Well, actually, I could do something, but you don't need to see my face for the rest of the time. I'll bring it back to here, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move it so that you can see the phone and phone only. And then we'll just get the thing unboxed, because that's what you actually want to see. So apologies, this is going to look a bit rough for a second. Get that mic out the way. Okay, that is very rough. How's that? Yeah, hopefully you can see that okay. So, the Honor Magic V3 Global. Let's actually switch this to the other view. That's just zoomed in. Come on, can you go bigger? Sorry, the iPhone. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Sorry, just lowering the desk. Give it a second. There we go. Okay, now in the seated position. That's much better. Yeah, did say this would be a rough live stream, but hey, you wanted to see this and I wanted to get it out quick. Let's just get it opened. I want to take guesses in the chat. What version, what colour, sorry, do you think I went for? You know the version. It only comes in 512. But what colour do we think I went for? Those in the members group will already know. I think you'll know anyway. So, this unboxing should answer a few questions. A, is there a charger in the box? B, what is that charger? Is it UK, international, or EU? And C, is there a case in the box? Now, my hope is, yes, there's a charger. It's EU, although I would like UK, obviously. And yes, there's a case in the box. So here's the phone. I can see all the comments and stuff coming in. I'm not going to have time to answer them while I'm unboxing, but I will do a Q&A after the unboxing, so just stay tuned. And you'll also notice, I should also mention, that only subscribers can comment. So if you've not subscribed, just smash it. I'm making it my mission, because I see other channels that have like So many subs. To be fair, they don't get very many views, so I mean, I don't know how they get those subs, but anyway, don't want to call out anyone. So, back to the case in point. Okay, so there is good news here. There are 3 boxes. This is the same unboxing experience as the Chinese version in green. Spoiler, I did not order the global version in green. Oh, also, while I'm here, this video, the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL review, will be out at some point this week. I've just been distracted by other things. I absolutely love this phone. I really love this phone. More for what Google have done from the 8 Pro. Like Honor, actually, the advancements the Honor V3 has made compared to the V2, absolutely blown me away. So, this feels like is the cable, which is USB C to A. So it's an A to C cable. And, of course, this means there's a charging brick in the box. For those that wondered, there is a charging brick in the box, and it's European. As suspected, the European, so if you're in the UK or US, you can either get an adapter, but what I always recommend to people, because I hate using adapters, they just don't look that very nice, go onto Amazon or Anker's website or Ugreen and just buy a fast plug. This charges at 67 watts. Getting a 67 watt charging brick for your region doesn't cost much these days. And no, the Honor charging brick is not special. It's a fast charging brick. The cable is not special. Any fast charge 67 watt plug with any fast charge cable that you'll normally get with the plug, they work absolutely fine with your phones. I had someone desperate to buy a Vivo charger from me because they didn't think anything else would work. But I explained, you're fine. So, in here, SIM ejection tool, and of course, this is going to give away the color of the device. Manuals, I'll be sure to read them later tonight. And there is a case. The front case, which I never use, and then and then the rear case. So for those wondering, it is different from the Chinese version. This does not just cover the back, it covers the hinge. Or wait, I'm getting confused with Vivo. No, I think they both. Yeah, they do. Ignore me. They both have hinge protection, so it's the same case, and I'm not making the same mistake. This is also a kickstand. If anybody's seen my original unboxing, I could not figure out if it was a kickstand. But yes, I have gone for the bronze, brown, rose gold, whatever colour you want to call it. And I mean, yeah, this is a super premium case with hinge protection. Now, let's get rid of the box. And let's open the phone. The Honor Magic V3 Global. Still absolutely blows my mind that the Global is A, out already, and B, I have it this early and it's in my own tech store. 4 months ago, that didn't exist. God damn, that is pretty. Oh yeah. So keen-eyed among you will know that I've had the black and green Chinese version. I have not had the rose gold or bronze one. Oh, yeah, that is good. And as I talked about in my review video, Honor have done fantastically well with the crease. I mean, it's almost invisible. I mean, that's direct downlight that you can see it, but in most other scenarios, you ain't seen it. And you're certainly not feeling it. Now, since I've got you all here, again, put a comment. How many people are actually watching? More than one, hopefully. What Honor do, different to, I want to say, every other fold manufacturer, they put their buttons on diagonal sides. The power button's here, and the volume up and down is on the left-hand side. So when it's folded, just as normal, power button down below, volume up and down. But when it's unfolded, the buttons sit adjacent, either side of each other. I like that. USB-C port, which is essentially at this point what is driving the thickness of the device. Keep in mind that this is 9.2 millimeters folded. I have the Pixel here, so I may as well do that comparison live. The Google Pixel 9 Pro XL side by side with the Honor Magic V3. Just insane how thin they've made this. Now, let's hold down this power button, and I'm so excited to get this set up. And speaking of Pixels, I have my Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold arriving in 2 days. 2 days from now. Let me know in the comments if you want to see another live stream for that one. I don't think I will, because you guys are more interested in this Chinese foldable technology. So I don't want to go through the whole setup process because that is boring to you. So I am just going to show you around the phone again. Triple camera setup, 3.5 times optical zoom. If you haven't already looked at it, check out my comparison between this and the Mix Fold 4 and the X Fold 3 Pro Global. The cameras on this are a major step up, a major go, as Flossie would say, compared to the V2. And the V2 is still not a bad phone. It's also still not a thick phone. This is just mind-blowing. Oh, yeah, look at that nice gold hinge. Vegan leather back. The bronze is the only version to have a vegan leather back, just FYI. So I think what I'll do now, I'll switch it back and we'll do some Q&A. And then I think that'll be it. It's probably dinner time. So let's switch it back to the old live stream angle. Again, we're raw dogging it. Hello. Pop you back on the desk. Whoa, that is close. Get that away from it. Just gonna get my keyboard. If anybody's new to the channel, you're thinking, Jesus, no wonder this guy's only got 30 subs. There we go. 30k subs, not 30. So, there we have it. The Honor Magic V3 Global. I am obviously going to set this up, pop my SIM card in it, and use it as my daily driver for quite a while. But I promised a bit of a Q&A, so what questions do you have? What do you want to know? I can't go back to the start, sadly. If you've got an important burning question, you can leave a super chat. I think that puts it to the top, but I will try. Let's go through. So, Christian, may I know if there is a difference between the global, one in my hand. Is there a difference between the global and the one in my hand? But no, this is the global version. I think I know where you're going with that. People think because I have this first that it's not like the global version. No, it is. Honor is a Chinese manufacturer. China have the global version before Honor here in the UK and Europe. So, yep, that's all it is. Yes, it's the global version. It's the exact same one as I just showed you with the European charger that you're going to get in the box. If you live in the UK, and I'm just saying this again so people don't think I'm trying to get more sales. If you live in the UK and you want the Magic Pen and you want 2 years warranty, I only offer 1 year warranty, which is the standard. Buy from the UK, because right now there's a £300 off voucher. If you register, it'll email you, and I'm hoping that the price is still going to be around £1,700. So with the £300 voucher off, you're paying £1,400 with the pen included and that 2 year warranty. Paying me £1,400 gets you the phone, 1 year warranty and the pen. But in the UK, I'm still recommending that people, easier if you go through Honor. If you just want to support me, or you just want the phone without all the extras you're never going to use and put in a drawer, then I appreciate it. The Honor V3 Global was at first mainly for US customers, or those in parts of the world that couldn't get the release of the Honor V3. It just so happens that my price has managed to be, super cheap. So that's why we've sold so many. But again, I am not here to tell you, if you live in the UK, that I can offer better than Honor at this stage. If the price is £1,700 with £300 off to £1,400, then I can't do any better than that. There are rumours that the price might be as much as £1,900. And in that case, even with the £300 off, that's £1,600. As a reminder, the Average Dad Tech Store, I'll pop the link in the description, but you know where to go. It's £1,270, including shipping. So I'll leave that with you. But yes, this is the global version. This is the exact same as any other global version you're going to get. So no, I didn't go black. I went bronze. Oh no, where are you gone? What do you mean where we're gone? You gone? Wait, am I gone or am I still here? I'm so confused. I wish I'd read the comments earlier. Can I order the Chinese version, 16 gigabyte, 1 terabyte version? Yes, of course you can. Any support from you after warranty? There's a 1-year warranty, but support I offer is obviously I'm always on hand for tech support. I think one of the biggest unique selling points for me is just communication. Drop me an email and I can help sell your phone as well. That's the big thing for my members, is they appreciate that they can either post in the WhatsApp group, which you can join, buy me a coffee. But anyone, you don't have to be a member. Let me know if you've got a phone and you're looking to move it on, because selling Chinese ROM devices can be quite difficult. But yeah, of course, support will be there however you need it, within reason. Yes, it's on the website. Curious. Curious, who actually pays these prices? What prices? I don't know. Prince, what do you mean? Who pays what prices? I've said a few things in here. Do you mean the 1900 Honor might charge, or the 1700, or do you mean the £1,270 I charge for the global version? Don't think you mean that, because that's the cheapest a global version's probably ever been. Support satellite SOS. I don't know. I need to go through the features. I need to set up. What will support is Wi-Fi calling, Android Auto, smartwatch connectivity, straight out the box. It'll support all languages because it's a Google-based device, but so does the Chinese. I need to check if it's got the Czech language in the settings for the settings menu, because I said to a viewer that I would. It's got Arabic, I know that. It's got everything. Satellite SOS, I will check. But if it's a feature you've seen advertised by Honor and Review, then of course the global version will have it. Has Prince replied yet about what he means by the prices? Because I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm confused. You're very welcome. So, in terms of other things coming up, obviously, I will be doing a proper video of the V3 Global. I'll get an unboxing / setup / first impressions video over the next couple of days. I'll be comparing it to the X Fold 3 Global, because they're both global versions, and we are starting to get a bit more spoiled as foldable phone geeks, which is nice. Will it bend? It'll fold, actually. Besides the Google settings, what are the main differences? Main differences are, I imagine, what we just talked about. Wi-Fi calling, the Wear OS compatibility. You can't get that in a Chinese ROM yet. I could not connect my Google Pixel 2 watch to any Chinese ROM at the moment because it's strictly Wear OS. So I use Garmin. That's probably one of the biggest ones. Android Auto has been rolled out to Honor devices on Magic OS 8 for a while now, which a lot of people care about. I don't, but that's a big selling point for people. Are you sure that any quick charger can be used with... Yes, I am absolutely positive. Are you talking about a wireless charger when you say it has to be the OnePlus? The wireless charging to get top 50 watts or 80 watts is proprietary. But in terms of a USB-C cable with a fast charge plug, yes, any plug will work. Otherwise, companies like Anker and Ugreen wouldn't be in business. I think you're mixing up wireless charging. With wireless charging, it has to be. Is it just 4% off bank transfer for everyone from your website? No, it's 4% bank transfer discount for those in the UK. Or with a UK bank, you may be an expat living somewhere else. If you've got a UK bank that transfers the same day or within 2 days, I'll take the transfer. Same if you've got Revolut, I'll take that transfer. You'll get 4% off. The reason I can't take international transfers is because they take up to 7 days, and the amount of orders that are coming in, it's just too hard to manage. It's too hard to remember who's paid what, who's not, and then people complain that the device hasn't shipped within like 5 days, and then I look and they've not actually paid for it yet, or the money's not coming. It was just becoming too much of a headache, so I've made it UK only because those UK transfers happen straight away. Please ship to Pakistan. Well, I've added India, and I'm going to be entirely honest here. Since adding Thailand and India, I have now experienced many fraudsters. Don't want to be stereotypical here, but that's just what happens. When you add other countries that are synonymous with scammers like Thailand and India, this is what you get. So I get people ordering the phone, waiting till it's shipped, and then claiming a chargeback. Luckily, Shopify alerts me there's a fraud analyst or fraud analytics setting that you can do and read, and you can tell where the IP address is and all that stuff. So I just don't ship those orders. Excuse me, I just cancel them straight away. Could I please do a video on how to transfer your apps? So on this phone, on this V3 Global, transferring your apps is just plug in your phone and all your apps will transfer, because that's what it does, whether you've got an Apple phone or an Android. When it's a Chinese ROM transfer, so Honor, I'll probably get this wrong, but I think Honor's is called Phone Clone. Vivo's is called Easy Share. Xiaomi's might be Quick Share or Clone. They've all got their own cloning app. So once you've set up your phone, go to that, connect your old device, make sure you've downloaded the Phone Clone or Easy Share app on your old device, and they'll sync over all apps. That's how I do mine. Sometimes I'll manually do it, purely just to clear out shite apps I've got. Will Circle to Search and other AI come to the Honor? Absolutely, yeah. We've been talking about in the members chat. There are copious AI features coming to Honor. Some already existed. What Honor have as well is their Magic Portal, which is on the global version as well. And that's quite cool. Slide and hold to the button to the side. There's lots of copying and pasting and photo stuff you can do. When I do the kind of deep dive, I'll talk about the software and AI features. There's camera AI features as well. High average. I have the V2 Global. Ooh. I've had this a few times in an order from UK. Do you know if Honor will offer trade-in? Yeah, so I've had this question a few times. Will Honor offer a trade-in? I've not seen anything, to be quite honest. Honor are not Google, Samsung, or Apple in terms of trade-ins. I would like to think so. I would like to think that they would offer the trade-in, particularly if it's a global V2 version. And the reason I say that is because viewers of the channel will know this. The V2 Global was only released like 8 months ago. To release a global version of the V3 only 8 months later is amazing for us, but not for the people that just forked out. I had a couple of people message me saying they bought the V2 Global within the last 3 months. So what do you do then? You've now got a phone that is not redundant at all. It's still a fantastic phone. But when you can get a V3 Global for like under £1,300 and you've just paid that amount for a V2 Global, that kind of stings. So I would like to think that Honor will have some form of trade-in program for the V2 Globals. But I don't know. One thing I can tell you is I can't take the trade-ins. I can't shift V2 Globals just now. It makes no sense unless you're willing to take an insultingly low price like £700 or £800. I can't see you shifting your V2 Global, which, yeah. I talked about this in numerous videos. I want to say like 3 months ago, I talked about Honor and how they're doing fantastic things with innovative stuff, the thinnest foldable phone, but the release schedule, it isn't just annoying because it's out of sync. This is the major reason it's annoying, because it definitely impacts on consumers. You now have a device that has not even been released for 3/4 of a year, and it's out of date because the V3 Global's been released. That's annoying. Again, if you've not subscribed, you won't be able to comment, so come on, boost my subscribers. Did you know that Tech Tablets has 492,000 subscribers? I have 30, not even, 29.8 or something. How's that possible? I mean, I know I'm biased, but I'm way more informative. I review way more interesting things. He does like loads of random stuff. And just as a little exercise, I looked at his views. His Mixfold 4 versus V3 Global got like 37,000 views. That's not even 10% of his subscribers watching his content. My comparison video got 27,000 views, which is almost 100% of my subscriber count. Yeah, anyway. Wired charger. That's not a question. Yes, wired charger. How come that much? 1900 USD. I don't know what you're referring to. 1900 US dollars is not the price of my V3. It's 1700 US dollars. Yeah, Sajan Patel. I only paid close to 1700 US dollars, including shipping. Yeah, that's what my price is. I assume that's what you're talking about. I've maybe miscontext, but my price is $1,700. 16 version. No 16 gigabyte version of the Global. It's 12 gigabytes with 4 gigabytes of virtual RAM. Price in the UK, £1,270 from my store, including delivery. Do I deliver to Kuwait? I just shipped a phone to Kuwait like 2 days ago, which is weird to say. I think I've shipped to like 47 countries now. Have I tried the Magic Open? Have I tried the have I tried the Magic Pen? Have you watched any of my content? I've had the Magic Pen for 18 months. I've tried it on the V2 and the V3. Yes, of course. I sell the Magic Pen as well. Honor have not released a new Magic Pen for the V3 specifically. So if you've got a V2 pen, it'll work perfectly on the V3. How much in pounds? Do you ship to Argentina? Yes. Installments. Somebody asked me during the week if I'll add Klarna to the pay. So I've applied to do that. You have to, it's a bank thing, so you have to go through, they have to check your accounts and stuff. But there'll be no issues. So yes, soon Klarna will be added, which I believe lets you pay in installments. I think PayPal do to some degree as well. So yeah. What's my current favourite foldable? That's still not changed. I don't think this will change my mind. I think this comes pretty damn close. But I'll repeat after me. Average Dad's favourite foldable is the X Fold 3 Pro Global. It's also the most expensive one, sadly, barring Huawei. Reddish brown is lightest and thinnest by 1 gram, 1 millimeter. Yep. You are correct. How are you doing, Daniel? Not something I'll be shouting from the roof out. 1 gram, well, to be fair, I suppose a gram of certain things. No, I'm not going down that road. I'm new to your channel, mate. Good. Thanks for coming along. Watched a fair few videos. I hope this is going to be a nice thing, but not seen anything on the pen yet. Yeah, it was all with the V2, to be fair to you. The Magic Pen will be coming. I actually didn't order one, but I'll get a Magic Pen. The features are the same. It's the same features as the V2, and the pen works. So yeah, look at that. Daki, I heard the rose gold is thicker. No, I think Daki is right. I'm sure the vegan leather one is thinner than the glass one. The glass one has kind of like the slightest little bubble curve, which makes it a slightly bit thicker. But ultimately, it's a camera bump that you measure the thickness from, so they're the same. I'm a member. How can I be added? Sajan, I will. Well, DM me on Instagram's the easiest thing, and I'll send you the link to the group chat. That's the easiest thing to do. Although at this stage, I mean, there's already like 150 people or something. If you don't mind, please include Magic Pen usage. Yep, I will do. But again, I've made a video showing you the features and using the Magic Pen. It's the same pen on the V2 as in the V3. Is there a German language option? Yes, there's a German language. There's all languages are supported on any device nowadays, other than Huawei, I want to say. They're all based in the Google framework. But yes, certainly there's the German language. Dylan, do I still have my Huawei Ultimate Watch? No, I don't. You'll be shocked to hear I sold it. Is it worth paying the extra money for the V3? Oh, against the V2? Hell yeah. Oh, did you say, is it just the zoom lens? No. No. It's not just the zoom lens, the V3 and V2. Bear in mind that the V2 is £1,200 on the Honor website just now. The V3 is £1,270 on the Average Dad Tech Store. So for that £70, it's not just a zoom lens you're getting. You're getting the extra year software support. You're getting the AI features. You're getting a thinner and lighter device. You're getting that nice rose gold or even green color. You're getting brighter outer, brighter inner screen. I think the PW dimming's better as well. You're getting a lot. You're getting the 8 Gen 3 chip. Yeah. No. You're getting a bigger battery. So, yeah. No. You're getting wireless charging. Sorry, I'll stop doing that. But, no, there's wireless charging now included as well. Yeah. It's mad to me if you're thinking that the only difference between the V2 and the V3 is a zoom lens. Okay. Just tested original OnePlus wired 67-watt charger on my Honor Magic V2. I get a message. Well, again, maybe it's something specific to the OnePlus plug, but a 67-watt generic charger will charge your phone at 67 watts. Maybe OnePlus have put something in their charging brick that only works with them as well. I know they do that with their wireless charger. Whew. But again, there's a 67-watt plug included in the box. You just need an EU adapter. We now know that. The other global version also have an IR blaster. Yes. Which phone is more convenient to unfold, Vivo or Honor? Let me test. That was convenient. Yep. This is as convenient as the X Fold 3 Pro. Not sure what you mean by convenient. The one thing I will say is both the X Fold 3 Pro and the Honor have two of the best outer screens in terms of ratio, but I actually give the nod to the Honor because it's more uniform. The X Fold 3 Global is slightly, and I mean probably less than 1 millimeter, 0.05 millimeters narrower than the V3. So I prefer the V3 outer screen. So for convenience, I guess you could say the Honor is more convenient. Currently use a Samsung and use Expert RAW quite a bit. Yeah, I need to check to see what the camera app. The traditionally the Honor camera app is childlike, for want of a better term. It's not the most professional looking, but let's have a deep dive into the Honor V3 and let's see what Magic OS updates are bringing. There is a Pro mode. I don't know if there's a RAW version. There probably will be nowadays, but I don't know. Do you know if Honor will be the only place to buy the V3 in the UK, or will it come out to major networks? That's a very good question. Who asked that question? Kendall. I'm not sure. Do networks want to take a hit? I'm thinking of the V2, and I'm pretty sure 3 or E, one of those have the V2. So I'm going to say yes. I don't think it'll be all over. Vodafone, O2, Sky Mobile, but I think networks will bring on the V3. What I'd like to see is Amazon, of all places, purely because the Amazon returns policy is great, and because they're so massive, they tend to be really competitive with cheaper prices. But networks-wise, maybe 1 or 2. For now, I think it'll just be Honor. Can we expect at least one trifold model to launch in this year? Yes. Huawei is launching next month. We know that. I say launching, not here in Europe or the UK, but in China, the trifold is launching. And the only other company that are really close, I believe, is Samsung, and that won't be this year. That'll be next year. I've still got to make my video on the Samsung Z Fold 6 Slim as well. Does my V3 Global, sorry, the chat's coming, come with a charging device? Yes, it comes with a brick, 67 watts. It's an EU charger. With the Gen 4 Snapdragon and be released soon. How long before we see the V4? No, it's not based on that. The release schedule for the V series is every June or July, end of June, beginning of July, which is about 8 months into the Snapdragon cycle, 7 months. So no, the next one, the V4, will be next July. And what you might see, potentially, is a global release all at the same time. As I mentioned, the V2 came out in June of 2022. And then in January of 2023, No, 2023. Then in January of 2024, you got the V2 globally. Now you've got the June release in 2024 of the Chinese for the V3, and then just 2 months later, the V3 has been released globally. So I think by next year, they'll all get released around June or July time. Oh, lots. If you don't care about global, and if you don't care about Android Auto, should go for the X-Fold Pro, Chinese or global. Yeah, if you don't care about Android Auto, go for the Chinese version of the X-Fold 3 Pro. It's £500 cheaper. To be fair, I don't care about Android Auto. I don't know, there's just some things that the global one, like I said, the transfer and apps, you don't have to do Easy Share, you just plug in your phone. There's a couple of things that are easier with a global device, but ultimately, no, it's not worth the extra £500. Like Zelf, I have the Honor Magic V2. Upgrading to V3 is €500 to €800 extra to pay for me after sell. I was going to say after selling the V2. Yeah, that's because you're only going to get about €800, which is a shame for the V2 Global. That's a really good price for people that want to buy it. I guess your question is €600 to €800 worth it? Now we're talking a bit more difficult. Don't know. Depends on your finances. Wireless charging, better camera, newer chipset, better design, better colour. It's up to you. Up to you what you prioritise. The V2 is still a fantastic phone. Yeah, and I got that. Yeah, the questions about those that have already got a V2, all based on your finances. If you can get the V3 for €300 or €400 more, absolutely upgrade. Hi, do you know if the VS3 will go global? Don't think so. I don't think it will. Does the Honor UK site offer the pen with the phone? Yes. Right now they're offering the UK site £300 off retail, which might be as much as £1,900. Let's just say £1,800 for argument's sake, which brings it down to £1,500. And for that £1,500, you're getting the Magic Pen and a UK plug, 6 months of screen protection and 2 years warranty, which is, again, a good deal. If you're just looking for the phone, £1,275 average ad tech store. There's no pop-up going to come, but yeah. X-Fold 3 Pro now has Android Auto has been rolled out to the X-Fold 3 Pro. The X100 Ultra series will be getting it next month, if we're lucky by the end of September, but I'm hearing next month for the X100 Ultra. Chinese ROMs and global ROMs are getting so close to each other now, which is fantastic news. Are you able to get OEM Honor replacement parts? Am I? Yes. My warehouse has screens and all that stuff. So if you're looking for a particular part, whoever said that, Cody, let me know and I can help you out. Just message me on Instagram. Jaff Cake. YouTube landscape full screen. Okay. Is Vivo X3 Pro better than having my V3? In my opinion, yeah, I prefer the X-Fold 3 Pro, but the V3 was second. If I had to rank them, and I think I've done this before. This is really hard actually, but it's X Fold 3 Pro Global or X Fold 3 Pro. It's then the Honor Magic V3. It's then the OnePlus Open. It's then the Mix Fold 4 and then the X Fold 3. There you go. Standard X Fold 3 at 5. Hey, AliExpress. Yes, sadly, Cody, they do all of the OEM cases. They do loads of different ones. I would love to have the time to add all these cases to the site, but it just can't happen. I'm only one person and I have a full-time job for now. But yeah, can't add all these cases, but I can source cases for members and a few people if they ask nicely. You mean, is it full landscape for YouTube? But that doesn't. How does that? What does that mean? Is it full landscape? All foldable phones go in two orientations. You can have them that way or that way. I don't understand. Okay, last one. Another question, AD. It's just popped up. I ordered the V3 Global. Okay, good. From me, I hope. Oh, yeah, on your site. But there was nothing with regards to the charger and pen. What? If you ordered it on my site, no, you don't get the pen included. The pen is £130, which I reduced the price to that to make it £1,400 for the phone and the pen. There's a charger in the box, as you've just seen, but it's the EU one. If you go to Honor UK, they'll do a bundle, but I think that's going to be £1,500. So essentially, you're paying £100 for a UK charger. Don't do it. As a One UI user, is software good? Software is fine. Magic OS is fine. One UI is far better. Origin OS is good. Colors good. Oxygen's good. I'm not going to lie, I know it's recency bias, but since using the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL, I'm putting stock Android right up behind One UI, even ahead of it in some areas. I know AI has been a gimmick of 2024. Some of it's came in super handy. And another major thing, the only Android device that allows me to use Face Unlock for my banking apps. That's massive, folks. Honestly, massive. It's as secure, according to banks anyway, as Apple's Face ID, that new selfie camera, and the AI that's included. That's a massive one. And I will be talking about that in more detail in my full review. Do I include the pen? No. For £1,270, funnily enough, I don't. But you can buy the pen separately. Both together is £1,400 for the phone and the pen. Cheaper than the Chinese version, folks. Pixel Launcher is my favourite. Yeah, I just think they're doing simple but effective stuff. Yes, I'll tell you the speaker quality in my full review and deep dive, maybe even my first impressions. Folks, this has been my first live stream for a while and it's been almost an hour. I can't believe that. That's wild. I'll try and do more of these. I'll get my other cameras set up and I'll get everything looking nice. But for now, this has been pretty cool to kind of raw dog it with you, answer your questions. As much as I half joke about the number of subscribers, that's an ego thing. Subscribers is just a number. For me, the 250 to 300,000 views I get a month, that's what matters. All the comments, all the likes, all that stuff, the engagement. That's why I do this channel and review these phones, also because I absolutely adore them. But yeah, this is cool. Getting more subscribers would be nice, because a lot of people ask you that. They'll say, oh, what'd you do? I was like, well, I work for them, but as a hobby, I've got a YouTube channel. Like, oh, how many subs? And I always just feel like my channel's worth more than 30,000. So if you can help me get there. One thing I won't be doing, that I'm not accusing any other channel of doing, is buying subs. Because that's what leads to having 500,000 subs and only getting 20,000 views on some of your videos when you buy fake subs. Anyway, I'll be back soon with a proper video of this, the full review of the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL, the unboxing of the 9 Pro Fold, maybe even a live stream. Folks, I'll be back soon with lots of stuff. If you've commented in here, thank you very much. It means you subbed. If you've been watching here and you haven't hit sub yet, I'm disappointed in you. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Until next time. Now we've got that awkward part where I have to hit end broadcast on OBS, and I'm still here. So let's just... Oh, stop. I didn't know you could do that. Stop streaming. Right.